Sharp, Joe Fortenbaugh, joined by two of my main guys from National Football Post. Wes Bunting back for another go-round. Matt Bowen making his first appearance. How you doing?
Doing great.
Excited?
I am. Let's go, Joe.
All right, we're at Lad Peoples Stadium here in Mobile, Alabama at the conclusion of the second day of practice. Wes, we're going to start with you. Between the North and the South, all the guys you saw today, who were a couple that stood out? Who were a couple guys that caught your eye?
Well, two corners I want to touch on. The first, Oklahoma cornerback Jameel Fleming did a nice job in off coverage, felt routes well, was able to drive on the football consistently. I think he did a nice job. Vanderbilt cornerback Casey Hayward. This was a guy who played a lot of cover two at Vanderbilt, was able to tackle on the football, had a good feel, able to turn and run today, made a lot of plays on the football. I think those two guys really stood out.
Being a former NFL defensive back, one thing that you pay a little bit more attention to when you're down here is the secondary, the D-backs and the safeties. Anybody that has caught your eye so far in what you've seen when you've been down here?
Well, Wes and I have been talking to Harrison Smith from the University of Notre Dame, 6'2", 212.
Shiny helmet.
Yeah, has the size, has the length. You know, probably not a guy who can play the middle of the field. I don't know about his range. I don't know about his deep ball skills in the middle of the field. But you're looking at an in-the-box safety. Guy can come up and fit and run front, cover tight end and cover one. I think he's your guy. And this afternoon at the South practice, Dwight Bentley from Louisiana Lafayette doesn't have big size, but you know we're watching him in one-on-ones. He's out there competing, uses his hands well, good plant and drive and off-man coverage. He wasn't afraid to play press. And that's what I like to see down here. Is these DBs that are aggressive. But you're going to get beat, Joe. It's the best players in the country, best seniors in the country. But I like the guys that go out there and compete.
Speaking of two of the top guys that have made a name for themselves prior to getting down here, defensive end from Alabama, Courtney Upshaw, also defensive end North Carolina, Quentin Coples. You got your first look at them today during the South practice. What did you think?
Well, with Upshaw, you know, it's a lot of power at the point of attack. He's very, very physical. Weighted at, 278 the other day, 273. A lot of teams like him as a 3-4 back, but there's been talk down here. Wes and I have talked to scouts. Some teams look at him as a 4-3 defensive end. Throw out a team like Chicago, and he's a rusher opposite Julius Peppers. But what I like most about him, Joe, we know he has power. He's got a couple moves, too, at the point of attack. Use the club, use the arm over very well with his hands.
Going to you, not everyone down here is going to look great. Based on what you've seen, 3 practices now, 2 from the North, 1 from the South, are there any players that you're still waiting for them to kick it in the high gear? Guys that you thought may have been playing at a higher level so far, but you just haven't seen it yet?
Well, Dwight Jones, the wide receiver from North Carolina, is 6'3", 210 pounds. I was expecting him to be able to make a lot of plays today, struggle getting off the line consistently in press coverage. And if you're a big receiver, you can't get off the line. You're going to struggle at the next level. Jeff Allen, offensive tackle from Illinois, played some left tackle, played some right tackle at Illinois. He struggled a bit today with his pad level. Guys can get under him, pull him a bit. Was expecting a little more from him. So those two guys, I'll keep an eye on the rest of the week.
Professional effort from both of you guys today. Wes and Matt will be having an oyster eating contest tonight. Right. We might get documentation.
Gumbo, too. Gumbo.
Might be getting documentation of that for you guys. But for now, thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with a recap of day 3. See you next time.